Have you ever wondered about the tangled labyrinths of human behavior and sexuality? Join us on a fascinating journey as we delve into amazing research that is sure to challenge your perceptions and expand your understanding. Imagine the intriguing link between sleep deprivation and interpersonal dynamics, as well as the unexpected benefits of sperm as an anti-aging therapy. This video promises to reveal thoughtful discoveries you definitely don't want to miss. Prepare to be amazed as we explore the complex aspects of human nature together. Stick around until the end to dig deeper into these fascinating topics and learn how they can impact your own life. Now let's get started. Regular visits to your gynecologist are key to maintaining your reproductive health. Surprisingly, many serious sexually transmitted infections can remain symptom-free for long periods of 3 to 5 years. As shown in an extensive study conducted by the National Center for Health Statistics, these findings underscore the importance of preventive screening and preventive measures. Statistics show that a significant number of women, about 5.8 million, resort to taking morning after intercourse. This choice reflects the growing awareness and use of emergency contraceptive methods, emphasizing the need for accessible reproductive health services. Interestingly, a link has been found between shoes and anatomical appearance. When a woman wears high heels, her buttocks protrude 25% more. This phenomenon is not only fashion-related but also serves as a fascinating insight into the influence of clothing on body perception. In addition, a link was found between pubic area haircutting habits and an increased risk of STIs. This finding underscores the complexity of sexual health dynamics and the potential unintended consequences of certain grooming habits. The effectiveness of sex as a stress reliever surpasses the effects of Valium, a widely used anti-anxiety drug. This discovery sheds light on the multifaceted benefits of close relationships beyond mere physical pleasure. Moreover, new research suggests that regular orgasms may have a protective effect against cancer. Prostate cancer in men. This exciting finding not only highlights the relationship between sexual health and overall well-being, but also points to the potential role of sexual activity in disease prevention. Overall, these findings underscore the importance of informed decision-making, preventative measures, and open dialogue on the topic of sexual health. By being informed and proactive, people can prioritize their reproductive and overall health. Effectively stocking personal condom supplies is a wise practice, especially given the uncertainties associated with shelf life. The longevity of condoms stored in purses or general storage space is markedly reduced, increasing the likelihood of condom breakage. Therefore, it is recommended to discard condoms stored for long periods of time, as their structural integrity may be compromised over time. A more detailed study of condom preservation revealed that the average shelf life of latex condoms is between 3 and 5 years. This time parameter emphasizes the importance of periodic replacement to ensure the reliability of contraceptive measures. By being careful and following expiration date instructions, people can reduce the risk of contraceptive failure and ensure their sexual health. In addition, the link between frequency of intercourse and cardiovascular health deserves attention. Studies have shown that men who engage in sexual intercourse at least twice a week experience a significant reduction in their risk of cardiovascular disease. This connection emphasizes the comprehensive benefits of a fulfilling sex life beyond its intimate aspects and advocates its inclusion in the discussion of cardiovascular wellness. Adding another layer of complexity, The neurological effects of sexual pleasure offer fascinating insights into human psychology. A 2010 study revealed neurological parallels between sexual satisfaction and the experience of falling in love. Activation of certain brain regions associated with euphoria and attachment during sexual intercourse emphasizes the deep emotional dimensions intertwined with close relationships. These findings underscore the multifaceted implications of sexual health practices for overall well-being. By remaining vigilant and adhering to expiration date recommendations, individuals can mitigate the risk of contraceptive failure and ensure sexual health. By disentangling the complexities of sexual dynamics, we gain fascinating insights into human behavior and physiology. A significant discovery is that approximately 75% of men reach orgasm on a regular basis. During intercourse, statistics emphasize the predominance of male orgasm, indicating the importance of understanding individual differences in sexual response. Stoicism encourages people to approach sex and beauty with a medium of self-discipline and a focus on inner virtue rather than external desire. By practicing self-control and developing virtuous qualities, Stoics believe that people can achieve a deeper sense of fulfillment and happiness in their lives. Moreover, the phenomenon of nipple sensitivity adds another dimension to our understanding of erogenous zones. Research shows that nipples serve as strong sources of sexual pleasure through their connection to pleasure centers in the brain. The sensation of tense nipples activates neural pathways shared with other major erogenous zones such as the vagina, cervix, and clitoris, emphasizing the variety of pathways leading to sexual arousal. The postpartum period presents a unique aspect of sexual health, especially for new moms. Contrary to traditional medical advice to expect a 6-week break before resuming sexual activity, many women experience different needs and readiness for intimacy. Many new mothers express a readiness for intimacy earlier than is commonly believed, emphasizing the subjective nature of postpartum recovery and the importance of individualized attention to the mother's sexual needs. Moreover, hormonal influences play a significant role in shaping sexual preferences and behavior. Women with elevated testosterone levels may show greater interest in masturbation compared to sexual activity with a partner. This observation highlights the interaction between hormonal profiles and sexual desire, emphasizing the diverse manifestations of sexuality in humans. In a societal context, festival-goers' preferences shed light on the complex interplay between entertainment, substance use, and sexual behavior. Surprisingly, a significant number of festival-goers prioritize engaging in activities such as drug use, alcohol consumption, and sexual activity over the main event they paid for. This phenomenon highlights the multifaceted nature of recreational preferences and the diverse motivations that drive individual behavior in social settings. These diverse perceptions of sexual behavior and preferences highlight the complexity of human sexuality. By recognizing the nuanced interplay of biological, psychological, and sociocultural factors, individuals and health professionals can promote a more comprehensive understanding of sexual health and well-being. Understanding the complexities of sexual health involves recognizing the intricate interplay between body image and sexual function. Research shows that feelings of dissatisfaction or insecurity about the appearance of one's genitals can contribute to sexual dysfunction in women. Addressing these issues requires a comprehensive approach that emphasizes self-acceptance and a positive attitude toward one's own body. Acceptance and self-love are essential to cultivating a healthy relationship with one's own body. Encouraging people to appreciate and celebrate their bodies in all their forms promotes feelings of strength and confidence, which can have a positive impact on sexual well-being and satisfaction. An immersive, life-spanning study of sexual behavior reveals the richness and complexity of human sexuality. The average woman, research shows, has 4 sexual partners over the course of her lifetime, while men often have 7. These findings highlight the tremendous diversity of sexual experiences and underscore the importance of an individualized approach to understanding sexual behavior. In addition, the correlation found between physical activity and feelings of sexual pleasure opens up new avenues for study. About 15% of women report experiencing orgasm during exercise. This demonstrates the multifaceted nature of sexual response and pleasure that goes beyond traditional perceptions. The duration of sexual intercourse and perceptions of its satisfaction and desirability vary considerably among different cultures and people. A 2008 survey of sexologists found that the ideal length of sexual intercourse is between 7 and 13 minutes. Shorter acts are seen as insufficient and longer acts are seen as excessive by societal norms. Navigating between personal satisfaction and societal expectations becomes a real challenge. Some people enjoy a long sexual act, but societal standards dictate that a sexual act lasting more than 30 minutes may be too long for most. Addressing sexual health issues requires an in-depth understanding of personal experiences, preferences, and societal pressures. Having a positive attitude toward one's own body is an important part of this process. Recognizing the diversity of sexual behaviors and breaking free of societal norms regarding the length of the sexual act allows individuals to form fulfilling and satisfying sexual relationships. Diving into the study of the intricacies of the female sexual response offers fascinating perspectives of the varied paths to orgasm. Scientific studies show that some women can reach orgasm solely from breast stimulation, underscoring the complexity of erogenous zones and individual differences in sexual arousal. Stoicism, which calls for moderation in the sexual and aesthetic aspects of life, encourages self-discipline and inner virtue rather than external desires. Through practicing self-control and cultivating virtue, people can achieve deep satisfaction and happiness. Contemporary sexual practices identified in research reveal new trends in behavior and technology use. Approximately 37% of women report using vibrators during sex with a partner, reflecting a more open attitude toward experimentation and the use of technology to enhance pleasure and intimacy. Anatomical issues related to male sexuality remain a topic of interest and debate. At 18.9 inches long, the record-breaking large penis confirms the diversity of the human anatomy. However, its owner's admission of the negative impact of this size on his life highlights the complex relationship between physical characteristics and personal well-being. A study of sexual trauma in the general population reveals disturbing data and emphasizes the importance of sexual health and safety education. A comprehensive study conducted in 2010 found that a third of the UK population had experienced sex-related trauma at some point in their lives. This discovery highlights the need for a proactive approach to promoting sexual well-being and reducing the risks of negative consequences in intimate relationships. Interestingly, studying preferences for sexual acts among heterosexual men provides insight into cultural norms and desires. Oral sex, which has become the polar sexual activity desired by straight men, emphasizes the importance of reciprocity of pleasure and intimacy in sexual encounters. This finding challenges traditional notions of masculinity and emphasizes the prioritization of mutual gratification and exploration in sexual encounters. These diverse findings emphasize the multifaceted nature of human sexuality and the importance of understanding individual experiences, preferences, and concerns. Open dialogue and the promotion of sexual health contribute to a more inclusive and satisfying environment for sexual expression and well-being. Stoicism, with its emphasis on moderation, self-discipline, and inner virtue, calls for treating sex and beauty with measure. Through practicing self-control and cultivating virtue, people can achieve a deep sense of fulfillment and happiness. One of the recommended measures to prevent urinary tract infections after intercourse is to urinate immediately, which helps flush out bacteria that may have entered the urethra. However, the need for immediate urination after orgasm may be attenuated by antidiuretic hormone, which causes a physiologic response that temporarily suppresses bladder function. Research into the complex aspects of female sexual response reveals intriguing nuances of the orgasmic experience. Surprisingly, research shows that only 18% of women achieve orgasm solely from vaginal penetration during intercourse with their partners. This statistic underscores the importance of recognizing and accepting individual differences in achieving sexual pleasure and satisfaction. The study of the reproductive biology of conception provides valuable information about fetal periods and the likelihood of conception. After ovulation, a woman's egg remains fertile for 24 to 48 hours, while a man's sperm can remain in a woman's reproductive tract for up to 48 hours. Understanding these time frames is important for those planning their fertility and choosing contraceptive methods. However, the intricacies of fecundity and contraception require careful analysis and informed decision-making. Recognizing the interaction of biological processes, sexual behavior, and contraceptive methods allows individuals to make informed decisions that are consistent with their reproductive goals and preferences. Sperm persistence in the female reproductive tract reveals interesting aspects of fecundity dynamics. Documented cases show that viable sperm can be detected up to 8 days after intercourse, challenging traditional notions of sperm longevity and conception potential. Understanding sperm persistence emphasizes the need for careful attention to contraception and reproductive biology. Exploring the interaction of sensory experiences reveals multiple pathways to arousal and pleasure. Excitingly, some women report similar feelings of arousal when thinking about food as during sexual activity. This phenomenon highlights the complex interplay between psychological stimuli and physiological responses, offering fascinating insights into the diversity of human desire and satisfaction. Further study of the neurochemical aspects of sexual pleasure sheds light on the parallels between sexual activity and substance-induced euphoria. Endorphins, neurotransmitters released during moments of sexual arousal and orgasm, produce a feeling of euphoria similar to the effects of opioids. This physiological response not only enhances the subjective sense of pleasure, but also highlights the complex interplay between brain chemistry and sexual satisfaction. Studying the psychological consequences of sexual preference provides valuable insights into human well-being and satisfaction. Contrary to societal stereotypes, research suggests that women who practice non-standard sexual activities may have greater psychological resilience and well-being. Accepting a diversity of sexual preferences and expressions promotes a more inclusive understanding of human sexuality and negates stigmatizing perceptions of non-standard sexual behavior. These diverse findings emphasize the multifaceted nature of human sexuality and pleasure. Recognizing the complexities of reproductive biology, sensory experience, neurochemistry, and psychological well-being allows people to develop a deep understanding of sexual health. Diving into the intricacies between sleep, cognitive function, and interpersonal dynamics opens the door to surprising human behavior. Men exhausted by sleep deprivation may misinterpret female signals as increased sexual interest, a phenomenon rooted in cognitive biases associated with sleep deprivation. Recognizing how sleep quality affects social cognitions underscores the critical importance of adequate rest to maintain clear perceptions and healthy relationships. In addition, the purported benefits of semen as an anti-aging agent offer a provocative perspective on unconventional skincare methods. Some are convinced that semen has anti-aging properties due to its alleged skin firming effects. Although there is still little scientific evidence to support this hypothesis, the popularity of such beliefs illustrates the diversity of approaches to skin care and aging in popular culture. Examining the dynamics of male-female friendships exposes the complexities of these relationships. Contrary to common stereotypes, research shows that maintaining strictly platonic friendships between the sexes often faces difficulties with romantic or sexual attachments complicating interpersonal dynamics. To maintain the integrity of such relationships, one must be able to set boundaries between friendship and romantic interest, have frank conversations, and respect each other. These diverse findings highlight the multifaceted nature of human behavior and the importance of understanding different aspects of our lives. Recognizing the complexities associated with sleep biology, cognitive function, and interpersonal relationships allows us to develop a deeper understanding of human nature and satisfaction. Furthermore, the consequences of romantic relationship breakdown demonstrate profound gender differences in coping mechanisms for emotional distress. Strikingly, men, contrary to stereotypes, often experience greater emotional distress after a breakup than women, challenging established notions of male emotional resilience. Recognizing and acknowledging these gender differences in emotion processing is critical to providing adequate support and developing effective coping strategies for stress. The intriguing interplay between odor cues and attractiveness perception opens new vistas for understanding human attraction. A person's odor can dramatically alter perceptions of physical attractiveness. Pleasant scents can significantly enhance perceptions of attraction. The study of the mechanisms underlying odor preferences sheds light on the sensory aspects of interpersonal attraction and mate choice. These diverse findings on human behavior and social dynamics underscore the complexity of interpersonal relationships and individual perceptions. A lively discussion of this topic stimulates reflection on personal experiences and perspectives. In conclusion, we have looked at many fascinating aspects of human behavior, sexuality, and relationships. Now it's time to reflect on what struck you most. What new insights can you apply to your life? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and were impressed by it, leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for even more great content. Your support helps us continue to create educational and inspiring content. Thanks for watching.